What's up, guys? John Chacho here, coming at you live from Cancun, Mexico. Want to talk about a few things, walk around, enjoy our afternoon here. It's insanely sunny, it's very warm, and I'm just walking around Cancun here. It's COVID times, and we're out here making the most of it. I just had a little coffee, sat down inside, give you an idea of what's going on. I ordered a coffee, sat down at the restaurant. It was really more like a little convenience store with a table, and enjoyed it. People come in. If you come to Cancun right now, bring a mask, because you will 100% need a mask. It's really not a big deal here. Nobody's gonna look at you differently because you're wearing a mask. It's just normal life. People want to just, they don't really have time to waste thinking about masks, thinking about whatever bullshit political statement it is. They're just trying to get on with things. Some tips for going out here. Yep, you always have to wear a mask. You better bring some small bills, because these ATMs here, they only spit out 500 peso bills, which is 25 bucks. And no one is going to break that, except for maybe Walmart. Like, if you show at a restaurant a 500 peso bill and your bill is only 150 or 200 pesos, which is like 9 bucks, which is probably what it'll be per person, you are going to get a dirty look, because they are not thinking about breaking that bill for you in any way. That is your responsibility. So, we're coming up on this little supermarket here. This is just a wildly cheap supermarket. Everything here is, the prices here in Cancun, let me break it down for you. Prices here are about 50% more than Mexico City, understandably. Mexico City is a hub. There's a ton of places to live. There's not a lot of upward pressure on wages. Nobody's driving those prices up in Cancun, or in Mexico City. Here in Cancun, there are parts of Cancun that are as expensive as the United States. That's because there are parts of Cancun with people where it's predominantly people from the United States. So yeah, there's that to think about. But all in all, about 50% cheaper than Mexico City. But I can tell you something, Mexico City is as cheap as, if not cheaper than, when I lived in Vietnam. Probably cheaper than, well, maybe not right now. Times are weird in Vietnam right now, but yeah, Mexico City is the cheapest I've ever encountered. There it is. So slow. People do not drive fast in Mexico City, and I really haven't seen an accident here in Cancun. I say people don't drive fast in Mexico City, I'm in Cancun. That's because it's dangerous to drive fast. Not for pedestrians, but literally there's shit in the road, like these speed bumps, that make driving like you can't turn off your brain and drive. Not like the USA. You have to be 100% paying attention every moment of driving, or else you're going to hit a speed bump doing 50 kilometers an hour, and you're going to lose control of whatever you're driving, and you're going to have a bad time. So don't think that you can just drive here and enjoy it. It's almost like driving here sucks. I wouldn't want to drive here. I wouldn't want to own a car or a motorcycle here. I rented a motorcycle for a week, and I drove it for 3 days, and then I was like, screw this. Like, I'd rather just pay a driver. Which brings me to my next part, What's it like to Uber around here? Well, there is no Uber. Look at this car. You're not going to get an Uber in Cancun because they don't allow it. It's all owned by the what is it called? Taxi company. They don't want that here. They want to make their money. That being said, when you order something like from a Rappi or like an Uber Eats, it's 50% more expensive here. It's 35 pesos for delivery for most places in Cancun and 20 pesos for delivery in most places in Mexico City. It's something to consider. So, but we're really only talking about the difference between $1 and $1.50. Mexico City to Cancun. Look at these nice little homes. If you chose to buy a car or a motorcycle here, you can get an old-timey Volkswagen for next to nothing. But you can't own a car on a tourist visa or a tourist on a passport. You need a temporary resident status to register a vehicle in your name in Mexico. As far as safety goes, I haven't really felt unsafe yet. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, safety is really not a concern for me here. Not in Cancun. For whatever reason in Mexico City, I felt a little unsafe. I have no idea why. When you travel abroad, you've got to be very careful about who you listen to. You have to, like, I think if you're traveling, you shouldn't talk to anybody. Because the only thing you're really talking to is their own insecurities. Because, you know, like, you have to experience it for yourself. That's all the fun, is how you experience your traveling. So don't let anybody tell you that something's not fun or not safe, because they never qualify it by saying that's not fun for me. It's like, that's not safe for me. It's like, you know what? You're a smart person. Crap. This is gonna get copyrighted. Talk to you in a second.